This week's US CQM Forecast Alert is real gross domestic output also had negative growth in 2022 Q1 and Q2 due to NIPA revisions. Final 2022 Q3 GDP bases on annual update of NIPA for January 2017 through March 2022. Statistical discrepancies were revised down significantly for the past 6 quarters. Major uncertainties about economic growth forecast for 2022 Q3 are import and export. As seen in this graph, the NIPA comprehensive revision has significantly reduced statistical discrepancy over the past 6 quarters. The average SD over GDP ratio during 2021 Q1 to 2022 Q2 shrunk significantly from -2.78% to -0.77%. Real GDI has been revised downward significantly in 5 out of the past 6 quarters. As a result, the real GDO growth rate has been negative for the 2 consecutive quarters of 2022 Q1 and Q2. The US economy was clearly in recession. The important thing is that we don't know which is more accurate as an economic growth rate, real GDP or real GDI. Therefore, BEA recommends GDO as a better measure of economic growth rate. CQM forecast suggests that the US economy could avoid negative growth in 2022 Q3. Inflation has stopped accelerating, and from now on, the Fed should reduce the extent and speed of policy interest rate hikes. Otherwise, the economy would slip into recession again. PCA forecast also suggests the US economy is likely to avoid negative growth in 2022 Q3. PCA also shows that inflation has stopped accelerating. Conclusion from this week's CQM Forecast Alert. First, statistical discrepancies have been reduced significantly due to NIPA update. Second, the economic growth rate on the income side has been revised downward significantly in 5 out of the past 6 quarters. Third, not only real GDP but real GDO also showed negative growth in 2022 Q1 and Q2, and the US economy clearly fell into recession. Fourth, however, the US economy is likely to avoid negative growth in 2022 Q3. Fifth, both CQM and PCA indicate that inflation has stopped accelerating. Sixth, the Fed should slow down the speed and magnitude of the rate hikes. Otherwise, the US economy would return to negative growth again. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast, the original developer of CQM, and CQM theory papers.